All right, so welcome to another video. Today we're going to take a look at Peloton and we're going to take a look at some of the price action that's going on. It's selling off quite big over the last day or so, and I'll share with you some insight on this. Now, as we take a look at this stock and you have any other requests, be sure to check out the Discord channel. You can always request any tickers there and I can do a quick analysis for you guys in that server or channel. So anyways, I did a video on Peloton not too long ago, actually. Back when it was, let's see, when this video was released, it was back around December 16th, so it was about a month ago. And when I look at this, you can find this video here with an analysis, but this price of that stock was actually right around, right here as I look into it, about 39 or so. Now that stock has continued to pull back even further. So as we look at this right now we're at 25. So in that video, I was talking about trying to attempt to hold a certain price, and that price was this level. And if it can't hold that, then we can come back kind of to lower levels. And that's kind of what's going on and what's happening right now is we weren't able to hold those price levels. Like this stock accelerated very quickly in 2019. It's kind of like a pandemic stock. It accelerated very quickly. People got in it. They loved it. It's kind of like a love relationship. Oh, I love this stock. And then all of a sudden, soon after, they realize, maybe I don't love it as much. And then it starts to sell off. You had some support around that 100, which kind of works in that area. 100 is a nice round number. So 80 was kind of that $100 level in this stock. So they were trying to hold it, or buyers were trying to hold it thinking, hey, it'll bounce. I believe in it. I love this company. But we just started seeing this rollover. It's kind of like a head and shoulders pattern. So let me zoom in on it for you. And you can see here, and kind of here. So here you've got kind of your head, shoulders, and it just kind of rolled over. So the 80 was trying to hold. It couldn't hold. Major selling pressure started to come in, and this is where the selling started to take place. So why is that? Look at this. There's the volume. It's picking up speed. So all that selling pressure here was very weak, meaning there's not a lot of volume going on. There wasn't action. But there, we started to selling pressure. We tried to hold. This was the level I was looking at right here. This was around that $35, $36 price level. I said if it could hold and start to roll, that would be nice, but we didn't get that. So now that we didn't get that, what can we expect next? I would attempt and see this retest of the $20 level. So think about it. Imagine this stock was around $180 just 12 months ago or so, and now we're down to $20. We're talking about a huge retracement and pullback. So we were at 171, and now we are down 86%. 86% on a stock. That is nasty. So, it's not good. It doesn't look good. And I think, a lot of people are dumping the stock. It's back to its $20 range. I think somewhere around maybe 30 or 40 is fair valued for right now, because what's going to probably happen is you might see, here's my thoughts. You might see a bounce around 20. People are going to say, well, this is way below the IPO, because it's going to get oversold. And then what you might see is a bounce maybe into that $35, $40 level. But what you're going to see is the shorts taking over maybe, and they're going to say this is garbage stock, and they're going to try to dump it again. So you'll probably see a further sell off again for a retest at around 20 again. And from there, we're going to see who's going to control it based on the amount of money that's going to come into this stock. But I do think you'll probably get a bounce somewhere around 20. The question is are you a long-term investor? If you're a long-term investor, maybe 20 is okay. And by all means, you could look at this from the long haul, maybe at an average price of kind of trending like this, because this is kind of a good, let's just say, trend. This is too accelerated. When we look at this trend, that's way too fast. It's unhealthy. When you run a marathon, you run them every week. It's not healthy, right? You can run a marathon once every couple weeks, maybe a month, but the point is you're not going to be running like this forever. So your speed right here is much more healthy. That's a good speed. And that's where I think, hey, we could bounce here and we can continue a little bit further if we can get some price action in this $20 to $30 range for the buy side. If you can't see that, and you see some selling, you could see that coming in and then rolling over. That's where the problems could lie. My objective is to pinpoint some problems for you. I'm not here to pump up the stock because, if the stock's moving well and going up, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you watch out for the problem areas, you can kind of try to avoid them. And that's my objective. So looking at the bearish volume, we've got that selling pressure. So that's why I think watch this 20. If it can hold, great. If it can't, obviously from there, who knows? If it does bounce and hold the 20, watch out for the resistance just right up ahead. And if it can break through that higher, then you can evaluate from there. But for now, this stock's having some serious trouble, selling pressure, and I think we are, dead for a little while, either in this sideways trend here. If we can't hold that support at 20, that's one to watch. And if we go higher, watch out for the resistance. So you're kind of tight on this stock right for the time being. Also, with the market selling off does not help this one as well, because that'll just pull that down with it. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Definitely check out the Discord channel if you want to request or do a request on any stock specifics to you. And then I could go and do an analysis in that case. You can chat, interact, and much more, ask specific questions. And we're going to do some more options videos here soon, as well as I get fine-tune kind of my process. Thanks for joining me. Feel free to check out the options training as well on the Traders Fly channel. I'll see you next time.